Good evening, everybody. This is Dethaddr at the Death Shop, and I'm going to tell you right now, I had a nice bottle of wine with dinner tonight, and I'm finishing it off with a amaretto cordial tonight, and it's only because the top fell off, so it's actually double because the top fell off of the bottle when I was trying to put it back in, and well, it wasn't that it fell off, it broke off, so you're just going to have to deal with me for the next couple or the next hour or so, depending on how long we play. But anyway, welcome to Played2DeTh.
You donkey!
Yeah, that's right. Gordon Ramsay just called you a donkey. Anyway, we're playing, ooh, yeah, Final Fantasy, the original. And you know what? After we get done here, we're going to go back to Finger Point once again. Unfortunately, I said I wasn't going to go back, but we got one more to go here. And I'm going to move a couple of things up in my Streamlabs, so hopefully this doesn't mess up too much with the stream, but we'll find out if it does, because I want to make sure that Mr. Dethaddr avatar there with the golden axe gets his good. And anyway, I'm going to say right now that if you subscribe, Kami Ghost Spy will have his name removed and yours will be put in his place. If you do it during the stream, you're gonna get a nice little surprise, which if you've been watching my streams, you'll know exactly what's gonna happen. But if you haven't, why don't you just try it? You got nothing to lose. Anyway, gonna roll some intro music for you. And you know, I'm going back to Finger Point, so everybody knows where I'm going, so it's not gonna really matter while the music's playing. I have adjusted the volume levels. I did do a test earlier to make sure. Here we go. Buy a few things while we were out. I'll show you. Wrong button. I switched my buttons up too. Pure Harmon Ruse. Here in sleep, I haven't figured out what the third one is I'm going to put up there. It's likely going to be fun. I do have water with me, by the way. just 6 for 6. So, by the way, in case anybody was wondering, that's Elektronomia with Sky High there. It's a no copyright release, of course, because I only play the no copyright music. Every once in a while you'll catch me playing a copyrighted tune, but it really does not matter because I don't have 10,000 views yet, which means that I can't monetize. Not anymore, anyway. I did before. The most I got was like a penny out of it, but never got a penny sent to me, so anyway, it's all good anyway. That's not what I'm doing it for. Although I will say that, unfortunately, this would have been a very good episode to see me on screen. And if people were to donate, I would probably... Actually, no, I would use it to buy me a camera so that way you can watch me while I play. And I'm pretty sure that with all my expertise and everything, I did switch the buttons around, so you're gonna watch me fumble with that until I get it right. But this is the way that they were supposed to be, and that's the reason why I was having such trouble last time. But yeah, if I were to get enough, I would definitely buy a webcam so you could see me on screen. It'd be kind of funny too, especially in a night like tonight. Don't normally do this, but you know, I figured, yeah, I need to do a video anyway, and what the hell. So doing one of those Doc Emmett Browns. Oh, look at that. Punk poisoned me already off the bat. He's gonna have to die. If they poison me, I'm gonna have to kill him. It's as simple as that. And there's a chance that if I kill that werewolf right off the off the bat, then I'll go ahead and use the pure potion. And I will try my best not to cough into the mic, okay guys? I think I'm fully over my my sickness. It's just that, yeah, you know how it is. If you've ever drinking alcohol before, you know how it is when you get a little bit down the wrong pipe. Yeah, tends to choke you up a little bit, so I'll try not to do that. I'm taking real sips here. Got a little brandy snifter here that's actually half full of amaretto. That's about twice what I'd normally put in one, but that's only because the top of the amaretto decided to break. It was made out of plastic anyway, but it decided to break in half, and my bottle ended up on the floor. Fortunately, there wasn't much left in it, but about half of it went on the floor, and I'm like, well, okay, since most of the alcohol's gone in this anyway, I might as well put the rest in my glass. So I'll be taking little sips of that in between the water as we go here. Bum, 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 bum. Working right now on the newest trip. I had 3 this year. Of course, if you know what I was doing, you know. The big one was the one that I just did. I got back from Vegas, which is kind of a little bit scary with what happened over there. But, you know, I just take it like this, okay? If you let the people who would cause you terror change the way that you live, then the terrorists have won. So I choose not to change the way that I live, so I'm not going to be scared out of my gourd that it happened, you know. And the thing is that, you know, I mean, there's different kinds of terrorists in the world. There's domestic ones, you know, like the dude who was in there. And then, of course, there's the international ones, like them idiots who flew those planes where they shouldn't have back in the day. I would have nuked them for it. I know I'll take flack for that, but you know what? I would have done it back in the day because we had the precedent set for Pearl Harbor, where if you come to American soil and you attack us here, that we will respond with the most deadliest force available to us, you know. But it didn't happen back in the day, and so we had what happened. And now we have a world right now where pretty much is like the world in Final Fantasy where it's in chaos. Okay, so if you noticed here, this was kind of a semi-sort of little teeny tiny kind of mini glitch. Okay, I stepped onto the 4 squares that are finger point. The Peninsula of Power, the Peninsula northeast of Provoca, whatever you want to call it. Alright? And I stepped on it from a square that was off of it and got into a battle. Now the glitch is that when you get into that battle, you get the guys that were one of the battles from the square before you. So instead of getting zombies or giants, I probably would have gotten a giant or 2 giants in this battle. So I'm actually quite happy with the ogre, because I'm going to dispatch this ogre, call it good. Whereas if it would have been a giant, depending on, if I would have ended up with only 1 giant, I might have actually tried to tackle him. But I'm really interested up here in zombies, and only zombies. I possibly could take out the frost wolves, but I don't really want to see them, because frost wolves, they're little evil pieces of junk. You haven't seen me die to them yet, but ooh, this really sucks. 4 giants is not what I want to see. They could make my day before I even get going here. Okay, Adder got out of there. Thank you, Adder. Now, that means I'm going to have to heal before. Like I said, I switched the buttons, and I'm going to be a little bit fumbling with the... This is not the alcohol talking, this is the switching of the buttons. Although I gotta admit, I might have to slow down the response... Oops. The response rate of my buttons here on my control pad, because they work super hyper fast, so... Okay, that's gonna work for right now. Let's get out of here. I need some zombies because I need to make some money. I'm in it for the money more than the experience right now. Have 7,000, but I actually want Tyro. Tyro's not what I want to see. He can wreck me in no time flat. He has really high crit percentage. It's not T-Rex. Okay, I did promise last episode that we will be fighting a T-Rex somewhere in this game. As we will be fighting Warmech somewhere in this game. I don't like the Frost Wolves. I don't like the Frost Wolves. I'm gonna try and cast Sleep on him in case Adder goes first. I want to make sure. So yeah, look at this. 54 to 70 damage, 66 damage. Oh, this hurts. If they were all cast Frost, I'd be dead. So far, I've gotten absolutely 100% 0 battles for the Oops, and I didn't mean to hit that, but oh well. I will at the end. It's because I'm not doing a reset, so I'm trying not to be too, you know, cheap. Otherwise, if I had caught those guys, I would have hit reset. I'd have waited for the zombies. Wait for the RNG to hit me up good, but, alright, one more time with 10. Alright, we're full again. Come, guys, come. I need zombies, and lots. I would love 4 zombies. Oh, 2 zombies, 2 trolls. This is gonna be a tough battle. I'm hoping for high hits on the fire. Get high hits on the fire, we could be alright. And I think I'm going to go with normal harms here. Hope that those trolls don't hit, because they get 3 hits, so chances of them critting is pretty darn good. Frig! The dang near killed kill with 1 shot there. Come on, beat those trolls. Bloody hell, I say. Alright, we're gonna have him fight. We're gonna... Shit. It's not gonna matter for kill, really. If he gets hit again, he's toast. It's just toast, but not Toast the Thief, but he is toast. Alright, troll's gone. Keep it up there, guys. Come on, hit hard, please hit hard. 44 and 27 were horrible. And that's not gonna help. I should have just had him attack. Alright, we got two guys that they're probably gonna kill if they hit. Three guys that they're probably gonna kill if they hit. Ouch. Death is down again, and we are not gonna win the battle. Holy smoke. Adder's going to win. I'm gonna tell you right now, Adder's gonna win the battle, but the thing is I really, really am gonna miss Death. Really needed him. I don't really want to be sent to Provoca. Looks like it's gonna happen. Boy, Toast. Make some hits today, bro. Look at this, though. 3,342 gold. I knew that having those two trolls in there was probably not going to help, but... Alright. Oh, wait. We're not going to do that yet. We're going to change them up. Because the last person that I want in the lead is Kill. Go ahead and put... I guess we'll have Toast in the lead for now. He isn't going to take, you know, too many hits, but we're going to do it anyway. And yeah, that's the changing of the buttons on me. Oop, that wasn't what I wanted. Nobody's peered right now. This kind of sucks. Alright, Kill. Your turn to get healed. Really sucks that I gotta use all these heals, but... Alright, we're pretty close to full, so... I'm gonna try it one more time. I'm hoping for more zombies. If I get them, that'll be awesome. If I don't, then, well, I'm the donkey in this case. Just call me
You donkey!
You donkey. Frostwolves, run to the hills. Run to the hills. Sheesh. Tell you what, let's do it. I know it's probably a waste, but we're doing it anyway. We're gonna fight these guys. High numbers, by high numbers. There we go. There we go. There we go. More. Yes. Kill him, kill him. Oh wait, he wasn't attacking him. You gotta love that ineffective on this old Final Fantasy 1, guys. Get him. Like a kill, just smash him. He's like, you're not biting me. Alright, 1,000 gold. That was worth it. It was worth one spell. And you know, the funny thing is that by the time you start getting to this point, you should be buying houses to go there and restock your spells. Should be buying houses to restock your spells because, yeah, they're only 4,000. They restock all of your spells, so you get like about 2 battles up here on Finger Point, and then you can run away. All right, here we go. This is what I was looking for. One troll should be manageable. Here we go. We got a couple harm 2s. We're gonna pop them off on these zombies and kick their butt. High numbers, man. High numbers. Yeah, that second. Oh no. Oh, we're gonna be in trouble. Toast might die for the first time. The reason why is because that fire spell did horrible on the troll. It should have nuked him, but it didn't. So we're gonna have trouble here. Toast is likely dead. Alright! There's the troll. Troll was after Adder. Toast! Oh, he hits, but does not kill the troll. But he tries valiantly again, and oh my god, the thief comes through. Look at that. 2,721 gold. That's awesome. Okay, level 10 for kill. Level 10 for kill should mean that Kill should have... Yeah, he's got a couple... He's already got a couple level 4 spells. But I was looking for Adder with his level 10. He has 1. Now, that's very important. And the reason why that's very important is because there are 2 spells that he can pick up right now that are level 4 that can really benefit the team. The first one is Ice 2. And the reason why Ice 2 is so darn good is because the wizards that were coming up in the Ice Cave, they're actually weak to ice. It's the only thing that they're weak to. So that'll help out there. Now the other thing is that he can also get the Fast spell. And yeah, Fast is like the mother awesome spell of all spells in this game. And that is because it doubles the amount of hits that any guy gets. It effectively doubles their hit percentage. So somebody who does 2 hits will now make 4 hits. So you know, once we get Death up and running again, he's gonna be like really super awesome with that. And you know, I would use a different spell on these guys, except for the fact that Adder there, he has one of the silver swords, so it's more beneficial for him to do a strike than it is for him to toss a spell. And I have Kill go ahead and ruse himself, make it easier for him to dodge. It's the same thing that the defense sword does, and if you happen to do it 3 times in a row, it makes you immune to all except a crit. And a crit's gonna be evil anyway, so you know. Toast did a good job of taking him out, and Dethaddr should wipe up this troll here. Unless Toast does it for him. Look at that. Toast is kicking butt. Somehow staying alive and just bringing the sauce to the enemies there. Say, the performance of Toast today is glorious. No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. Good job, Toast. Alright, here we go. We've got Death is getting revived. Death's like, man, why do I keep on getting killed? Look at this. He's 2 levels behind everybody, but you know what? That's not bad. It's cool because the fighters are, you know, fighters are generally more hardy. And it doesn't matter anyway, because later on he's gonna, you know, pretty much eclipse everybody else. Alright, we now have 14,528 gold. I think that if I go back over to the potion shop, I can go over there and buy heals, and if I buy heals, they're the one that's on the top, then I can buy a ton. Yeah, they are. Okay, we're gonna buy a ton of heals. Oops. If we hit the right button. That's the, I changed the buttons back up, so now you know what I remember from yesterday is not quite working out right. But if I do remember correctly, this is the way that they were supposed to be for the regular Nintendo, the buttons that are set up on my controller now. I do have one that's supposed to be like an old school DualShock, you know, with 4 shoulder buttons and 2 analog sticks and 4 normal buttons and stuff like that, you know. Something you could easily play something like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 with. This is the part where I used to go over there and have something heavy hold down the button and just buy the stuff for me while I did other things. Because if you did do it right, you could get it to do it for you with a turbo controller. In fact, you don't even need a turbo controller. Let's see if we can do this. I doubt this is going to work out because this is a chapstick here that I'm trying it with, and chapsticks are kind of round and loose. Alright. Ooh. Oops. I must have hit the wrong button. Stuff like that happens sometimes. Actually, if I remember correctly, what I used to do is I used to go over and put this puppy right underneath the corner of my keyboard. And I used to let the keyboard do all the talking. But it does not work with my new keyboard, so whatever. Alright, well I was gonna do this while I went and truthfully I'm gonna go hit the restroom. So I'll be back in just 1 second. We're gonna buy a bunch of heal potions in the time being. See, and that would definitely be the wine and amaretto talking. It's funny that you can hear that in the mic. I watched the mic volume go up. I thought I was being quiet. Sorry about that. I guess that means I won't be doing that again. Alright, that should be enough heal potions for now. Let's buy a couple tents. Because we're going to be going to the Marsh Cave. Marsh Cave's not a fun place, but the good news is that, yeah, once we get out of there and everything, it'll be a good day. I think that in order for everything to go right, I have to go up and talk to Astos first. And yeah, anybody who knows him, has played a lot of Final Fantasy, knows that his name is not Astos. His name is Astos. You'll find out why probably a little bit later. Basically, dude has a spell called Rub. Rub can kill you in one shot. He can one-shot you. Just automatically slays anything under 300 hit points, if I remember correctly. So not a very nice spell unless you're the one firing it off. One of the other reasons why I wish I had Nuke with me, which would be a Black Mage for me, but I decided not to go Black Mage this time. Decided to go with the Red Mage, I don't know why. Maybe it's because all of them dudes over on GameFAQs back in the day, you know. Yay, you influenced me. Thank you very much. You got your stinking Red Mage. I'm not gonna be salty about it. Red Mages are actually fairly decent in this game. When they become Red Wizards, they can equip really good swords and stuff too, so. Sharky. Guess who's gonna die? Well, yeah, and I was gonna say too, one of the better things about this game too is that you don't even need to hold a turbo to do these attacks. If you're gonna do a straight attack with 4 people, you can just hold down your attack button and everybody will attack him. Which is a really cool thing. You just don't have to hit a ton of button presses, you can just hold the buttons. It's one of the things I'd forgotten about this game up until this point in time. Alright, so why in the world do we want to go attack Astos? Alright, here's the whole deal, okay? We're gonna show you why. Okay, for 5 years the princess slept under Astos' spell. Only Herb can wake him up. So apparently when he smells the MJ, guys, I'm talking about you guys in Washington and Colorado, there's a witch who has herbs. I believe her name is Matoya, who I haven't seen yet. It's because Astos has Matoya's crystal. I'm going to tell you right now, it's spoilers. Astos has Matoya's crystal. Matoya won't give up the herb until she's got her crystal back and can see. So, well, that's the plum salt of what's going on. Now, we're going to go and we're going to spend a holy ton of money here. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't think there's anything that can cause stone in there. You can buy soft potions here. Soft potions are 800 gil apiece. So I'm definitely not going to be buying them. Okay, so we got fast, we got confused, we got ice too. I'm going to put fast in the first slot. And then I'm going to go ahead and give Adder ice too as well. I know that seems kind of mean, but if you come over here to the white magic shop, I'll show you why. Okay, if you take a look at the white magic here, we got pure, which essentially works like a pure potion. So, okay, think about this for a second here. You can spend 4,000 on a pure spell, right? Now, if you were to buy 99 pure potions at 75 a pop, they're just a little bit shy of 7,500. Okay, so for half the price, you're getting 50 pure potions, right? Pretty close to it anyway. So for 4,000, I'm putting my money in the pure potions and not in pure. Okay, fear makes enemies run away. I am going to be buying fear for kill. And I'm going to make every attempt possible in this game to make Carrie run away with fear. Just because it's funny when it happens, just to see a fiend run. Because she is weak to fear. Now the other two spells are A-Ice, which is good against ice, which is, you know, everything's good about that. In fact, if I had that, then the Frost Wolves would be pansies. Then A-Mute, which, A-Mute, I do not believe that red... I know that red mages can't use it. I don't know if red wizards can, though. I'll have to check this real quick here. Let me go ahead and consult the old school ripped up pages of mine. See what they say. They say A-Mute. Level 4, A-Mute. A red wizard can use A-Mute. So that's a possibility that I might give, him, Although Confusion is a very good spell, but the Wizard Staff later on gives you Confusion. And Fear is also a pretty cool spell too, and I do not think that there's something that gives you that, so... Oop, back. Alright, here we go. Best part is you can go outside of any one of these ones here. Go ahead and talk to a couple elves. Long ago, I wandered to the northwest. I found an ancient castle that was so spooky, I left immediately. That Northwest Castle, and that is the name of it, the Northwest Castle, is where Astos lives. Astos wears a disguise and lurks in seclusion, aka the Northwest Castle. Prince must wake soon, or the power of the Dark Elf will dominate. Gee, oh ye of little faith, whatever. Prince must wake soon, or the Dark Elf... What is it with the Dark Elf? They all got like this big old woody for the Dark Elf. So this is my favorite part here. We got the tribute to Dragon Quest games right here. And it isn't this one, it's this one. Oh, wait, I was wrong, it was this one. Here lies Erdrick. Erdrick and his armor. I want Erdrick's armor. Put it on the fighter. Look at that, though. Erdrick only lived 29 years, man. That poor guy. Shoots, I've got more years on him than he does. Or than he did. Alright, so here we go. Oh, hey, yeah, that's right. There's one more guy up here. Go ahead and talk to him. Our prince was to become the king of Elfland. Well, duh, isn't any prince supposed to be the king? Where is the king, by the way? I don't remember seeing a king. The wolves get a strike first, but that's okay. Even with a crit, these wolves aren't going to do enough damage on us right now. I mean, take a look. Even Kill's got 176 hit points. Man, he's been getting some pretty high level ups. As far as the HP, he's been getting strong HP level ups. Now a little talk about that. Okay, and hit points. You're supposed to get strong level ups, and you're supposed to get, you know, regular level ups that are quite weaker. But you can go over there and manipulate to where you always get a strong level up, you know. Just like you can always manipulate. I'm gonna end up fighting this ass because it's probably gonna poison me, and I'm gonna want to get recoup some of the money. Or he can just die. It's even better. Now we get 50 gold for nothing. Okay, but back to what we were talking about there with the darn it. What were we talking about? Let's strong level ups, yes. You can actually manipulate it so you can get every single one of the stats. You know, if you were to reboot and reboot and reboot. And in fact, that's exactly what people do when they go over there and when they play, because it's pretty much imperative on a solo run to go over there and get as high stats as possible. So if you don't get that strong level up with the hit points and with 5 stats gaining, then you better reset the game and do something, you know, and try again and try again and try again. Okay, this right here is the Northwest Castle. It's where Ass Toes lives. Now to fight creeps first. I almost want to fire off a Fire 2 spell, but I know I'm gonna need it for that cave. In fact, I should have bought a house because I know that. You know what? Let's just do this. We're gonna go backwards. Death can kill creep number 1. I'm sure he can do it in one shot. We'll go ahead and have those guys attack this guy. In case they don't, and then we'll all attack the ogre afterwards. There we go. Good job, Adder. Good job, Death. And hi, ogre. You're about to have a very, very terrible day because
I will eat you, and I will delete you.
That's right. Rub-a-dub-dub. Thanks for the Quan. Okay, so Master, the bat's all here talking about key. I don't have a key for you, okay? Yours Ass Toes, and he's pretending he's a king. Ass Toes double-crossed us. Go south to the Cave of Marsh and retrieve the crown, then bring it directly back to me. Little punk just wants a crown so he can usurp it and call himself the emperor. What does he think he is, Wan Shu? This isn't Destiny of Emperor, which I might actually play Destiny of Emperor because I do have that game and I do have that for my emulator here because I have that game, and it does happen to be one of my favorite games, truthfully. Are you kidding? Who couldn't like a game with Lubu in it? Come on, come on. It's absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, one of my favorite historical figures of all time. You dare face the mighty Lubu? So I always liked, what was it, Dynasty Warrior 2, when you go into Hulao Gate and they're like, Lubu's come to destroy us! And he comes through and just nails him with the glaive. Yeah, baby. If you haven't played that game, you really ought to. It's a lot of fun. Once we go through this marshy place here, then we get to the Marsh Cave. We got some guys here, and I'm going to go ahead and pop off a spell, although I normally save them for inside. But that's because this harm spell should be able to take care of these guys, anything that needs to be mopped up. Awesome. It's the guys can paralyze, which really sucks when they do. Alright, here we are, right outside the Marsh Cave. Go ahead and take one of these tents, save the game. That way, if I die, I can come right back here. And I'm telling you right now, chance of dying, very good. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way first because I know that down is the way to go. Oh, we got shadows. Shadows are gonna hit people with dark. But shadows are also undead, so we can hit them with harm. 56 was nice, but dang. Dang, man. See that shadow throw critical up there? What a punk. Die for your insolence, pig! Truthfully, there's a lot more fearsome things to face than shadows here, so facing shadows is actually pretty good. Ooh, zombie ghoul. Oh, but I got the chance to strike for it. I could take them for the money and experience, or I could just go. But you know what? I'm gonna just go. And the reason is I'm saving my resources. I'd have to pop off at least one harm spell for those guys. And there's plenty more enemies to come. Excuse me for just a second while I pop off commentary for half a second. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Had a little coffee fit going on there. Close to being over all this stuff. Oh my god, scorpions. Scorpions suck. Not only do they have a really high crit percentage, but they also poison too, so that's the worst of the worst of the worst. If I remember right, I can get this. Alright, we got a short sword out of the deal. Now, let me see here. I don't know if Toast can use the short sword or not. Yeah, he can't use the short sword. Okay. There's also one treasure room right to the other side too that I think that we can do. This is the reason why I didn't do those or fight those guys before, because I knew very well that I was gonna go over there and run into more, so... The ghouls are the strongest. Are they stronger than... Yeah, the ghouls are stronger than the zombies. This harm should take out most of the rest of the guys. If not all of them. Come on, kill. Come on, kill. Get in there. Here we go. See ya. Bye-bye. Have a good night, and...
Glorious! No, I won't give in till I'm victorious!
That was a great spellcast there. Alright, now, this level, there's several rooms that you can go into that have items in them for you. Like that iron armor's great. Okay, let me take a look at this for you. Okay, status. Absorb 15, evade 46, right? Now we go equip the iron armor. Now we got absorb 24, evade 38. The evade drops 10, but the absorb goes up enough to cover it. Like, there's steel armor that's coming that's 33. It's like something crazy, like 33 and 44 or something like that. But the thing is that it is so worth getting if you can afford the 45,000 that it is. Now in this run I probably won't be buying it because I am going to be doing stuff kind of semi-sort of out of order. I will not be going to the volcano second. I'm going to do this traditional speedrun fashion, even though I'm not speedrunning the game. Which means that I will be doing, as soon as I get that boat and the canoe, I'm actually going to go to the Temple of, or I mean not the temple, but the Castle of Ordeals first. Then I will go to the Ice Cave. Because the stuff that's in the Castle Ordeals is way worth getting to help you out with the ice cave. Gargoyles are just little bastards in this game. They're weak to ice, and I know that Adder has ice, but it's still worth hitting with a silver sword over it. Dang, that was a tough hit. We took him out, but man, Kill took a heavy damage on that one. It's okay. It's time for us to use some of those heal potes. 68 heal potions. All right, I did good while I was indisposed. Boy, that's my controller double jumping on me. That's not me overextending. Alright, I'll go 2 backwards then. See how you like that. Nope. I don't remember how this looked. Oh, scum. Scum sucks. In order to do scum, you need to use fire or ice, I do believe. And we're just gonna run, we're gonna eat the 150 gold it's gonna cost for us to heal. Which really sucks. Oh, come on now. Thanks, Toast. Really sucks that we gotta do this. But that's the reason why I got 22 pures, is because this cave you need to have a bunch of pure potions for, otherwise you're just not ready for it. Let's switch some guys around. On the next set of these doors that I'm going into, oh yeah, I don't think you want to walk into the one that's if you go there and extrapolate to where the bottom one comes down and the one that's to the side here goes over to where the middle one's at, there is a battle that's right there. That treasure box is empty because I think it's tied to one of the ones I already got. I got a house in the other one, which is really good because that'll allow me to get my spells back. And I can do that before Astos if I want to, or I can just run back to Elfland and come back. There is the copper bracelet that I was talking about that I would find. Now, for the first time, Kill's gonna get armor. And the funny thing is, you see that wooden armor that Toast has? That wooden armor is every bit as good for absorb as this copper bracelet, except for the wooden orb takes some evade away from you, and the copper bracelet does not. 2 more scums gonna be running from these guys. Grabbing some water. Now here's the deal. Once you actually kill Astos, and once you go up there and go to the Dwarf Cave, which we haven't seen yet in the game yet. Once you go there and get the TNT, then you, I can fight the muck if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Okay, this one right here, this should tell you that there's something going on. And there is, it's a trap. And for the most part we have, oh, I'm going to go ahead and give Death 1 more potion. He's ready to rock and roll. This battle is an unrunnable battle. Wizards are always run. Oh, jeez, and I ended up with 4. That sucks. Alright. Magic, though. We're going to hit him with the ice. I could cast Fast on Death, but you know what? Death can probably kill him without, and ice is going to do a great, fantastic job. Go ahead and have Kill do a ruse. So hopefully they don't kill him. That 2 hits, 95 damage on Toast. That sucks. There it is. 1 wizard down. Here comes the ice too. It's the only thing that can be effective on it, and even then it's not that effective. I was hoping for something a little bit more effective, but dims the brakes, kid. I'm gonna have Kill do another roost on himself. I don't want him going down. Look at that, missed. You get 2 hits on everybody else, but they just whiffed on Kill. And that's because of the roost. Alright, down to 1 wizard. Let's do it, guys. Yeah, that was a little premature, but that's okay. Look at that though, 1,200 gold for those guys. Now, whenever you find a key item, that's the music that you hear. The bum ba da da dum bum bum. You found the crown. Now let's take a look here. Item, crown. The stolen crown. Go ahead and heal guys up here. I like running through here about level 10, which is kind of funny. It's probably a little high for the area, but yeah, whatever. Now, if I remember right, you cannot get the ones down below until you get the Mystic Key, and the key is held by the Prince. I think there's maybe 1 you can get in, the other ones you can't. Ooh, 5 werewolves, this sucks. I'm gonna end up poisoned here. Boy, they did not let me run, did they? First go on the second round, though. More werewolves. It's gonna suck. Nice. Doors locked by the Mystic Key. I think every single one of these doors is locked by the Mystic Key, so you're better off just going back the other way. Red bone and a crawl. A crawl is sucky. It's because he can paralyze you. And there it is. Banana runs away. He bravely ran away. He bravely ran away. Actually, in this case, he smartly ran away. Say, why waste it? You've already got the crown. Get your butt out. Oh, scorpions, get the shot. Say, the winds of change here. Got the scorpions fighting us. Whew. We take a really big, mighty, minus 150 skill on that play there. Boy, they really had me all mixed up there. Took 3 trades to get to where I needed to go. Alright. I'm gonna be a little bit saucy here. Ooh. Oh boy. I think that... No, we're not going to. Right. As long as they don't hit kill, we should be fine. Come on, kill. Here we go. Should be low on those guys as long as it's high on the other ones. Oh, 42. 29 was enough. 62. Alright. We're down to 1. 2 of our guys, 1 of their guys. And Kill's like, yeah, we're taking it to the house. Nice job, Kill. Alright. I will take this into my own hands here and go over here. And I might go for the last one too. Oh, the treasure box is empty. That's right, it's one of those other treasure boxes. Over there. Alright, we're running from the scum. See, we all got 100 plus hit points, so that's alright. I don't know why I'm doing this. Don't ask me why. Wow, they get the chance to strike first. A lot of these pieces of garbage. See, they're gonna rock me like a hurricane. Damn. Minus 150 again. And you wonder why I like killing those zombies so much. It's because you get little whammies like this that aren't even worth fighting that go there and do the job on you. Boy, and once again, do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. I think though this time I might, just because, I'll hedge my bets and throw a couple heals on these guys. I don't want anybody getting their butt kicked before we get out there. Alright, we're gonna go get this other one here. I forgot what was in these. It's been a long time. It's better be worth it. 680 gold. Alright, it's okay. Made up for the last 2 times I had scorpions. Whew, tired of seeing the ghouls and zombies though. That's a lot of ghouls and zombies. They could really make my day horrible. Oh, we're up to harm 2 in them. Now here's the funny thing, you know, this game has a real penchant for, if you're trying to do overkill, to punish you. Like if you have like a high-end fire spell and a high-end harm spell and you cast both of them, there's gonna, I guarantee you, there's gonna be at least one guy who survives, if even by 1 hit point, just so you use both spells. But if you only use 1 spell, you're gonna get exactly this, and it'll be glorious. No, I won't give in. I won't give in till I'm victorious. So, by the way, if you're happening to liking the stream, go ahead and drop me a like down there. And if you want to see more stuff like this, go ahead and subscribe and turn on notifications. It'll always notify you when I just pop out of nowhere with one of these cool streams, because I do that all the time. Every once in a while I'll go there and tell you when, but not that often. Actually, you know what? This time I think I'm going to have Adder go ahead and throw that flame on him. Because I'm feeling saucy. I don't even know how long I've been up tonight. I think we're getting close to an hour though. Doesn't matter because we've got work to do. So we're going to make sure that we take out all these guys here, and then we'll try and get rolling. And you know what? When a spell takes out all of ours... No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. Yeah, it's a very glorious thing when that happens. Oh my god, 2 crawls. Well, the bones only have 10 hit points. That's the funny thing. The crawls really suck. You know what? I'm hedging my bets here. Go ahead, fire to them. If you get it off, that's great. If you don't, then well, hopefully we can run. Toast is down. Now remember whether crawls were, I like to say allergic to fire or lightning. Looks like fire. Because 118 and 112 was... look at that. And that's exactly what I was telling you. Remember how I said that the game has a penchant for really sticking it to you when you overkill? Okay, I had one guy left that could run, right? And so he automatically ran away, and that was because I'd fired off that fire spell and killed everybody and critically wounded the last one. I guarantee you if I hadn't fired that off, it wouldn't have worked that way. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. We're gonna take a small hiatus here. Hit that tent up. And save. Because we now have the crown outside the marsh cave. But that's not good enough. We're going up and we're getting the other stuff that's on this other side. Some of it isn't going to be here because there's a couple treasure chests that are tied together in this game, and this marsh cave has a lot of them. So if you search for one, you'll find what was in it. And it isn't like you know, Chrono Trigger or something like that, where if you get it in this time, you can't get it at another time. It's going to be the same item no matter what. It just depends on which side you take it from. Man, those scums screwed me up. They're like, ha 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 ha, here's a minus 75 gil for ya. By the way, you're gonna have to switch your guys up. Make everybody's ears go crazy. And it goes, do 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 do. I actually like the music in this game. Well, I tell you, really getting me here. Just turned it out because I had a little cop coming on. It's just loosening up everything that's in my pathways there. I think that the best stuff is over here. I think I have to fight for it. Oh, maybe not. Large Kniffy! Okay, so here's the deal. Oops. Alright. Toast has 1733. Let's take a look. 1433, so if he didn't have anything better, that would have been good for him, but that's the reason why I buy the scimitar. It's worth it, and it gets tossed around a bit too. Bones and crawls, we're running away from them. You can go paraplink somebody else, we're not interested. Thank you very much, have a nice day. Alright, we got 2 more to explore. Bones and crawls, just keep on saying we want to beat you. Say we're gonna get you. Alrighty folks, that's the last of the amaretto. It's all water from here on out. Treasure box is empty. Aww, that's one of the ones that's tied to the other ones. I think that was the one that I got that was the 680. That bat just screwed me. Now I gotta go around. Phew, this is the one that you do not want to see. The scum mucking arachnid. Good chance of poisoning. There it is. Suckers. Good chance of poisoning. You don't want to fight them anyway. They ain't worth jack. So they just pretty much effectively took 75 gil from me. Happens a lot in the marsh cave. You just gotta deal with it. Alright, I'm gonna go straight up through the middle. Even though I know that there is a scum and arachnid. And unfortunately they got the first strike, but we don't care. I think that scums don't like ice, and I think they don't like fire, so I'm hoping that his ice spell will do it, because they're really, really resilient to, sweet! Nice job, Adder. They're really resilient to, attacks. I think you only get, like, a couple unless you get a crit. Which is why I don't fight him. And take a look at that paltry 56 and 70p. 620. Treasure box, unfortunately, is empty. It was worth coming up with the 670 though. And the large knife, even though I'm not going to be able to use it till later. Or I mean, I'll sell it later. Still worth about 75, I think, so it's worth 700. We got shadows coming. Shadows can cause darkness. Shadows, though, are some of the best yum-yums in this part of the game. So we'll cast a harm on them. I think they only have about 56 hit points, so we should be able to take a couple of them out. But when we take all three, you know what that means. No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. Easy 67 and 135 there. Let's have some more. Ooh, zombies and ghouls. The only reason why I'm going to fight these guys is because I am so close to the edge. I'll keep that fire spell because fire works beyond undead. We'll go ahead and hit him with harm. This should take every one of them out. We'll get here glorious again. There we go. Low damage, big damage, big damage, big damage, big damage, moderate, right? Glorious! No, I won't give in till I'm victorious! Aw, yeah, I love it when that happens. Have one more battle before we get out of here. Oh, we get lucky in having the 0 battle. Alright, so here's the deal we've got. Yeah, look at this. Arachnids come out of nowhere. Rawr. You know what? No, forget it. Forget it. You've already poisoned one guy. You'll do what you can, but we're gonna take you out. See, there we go. Otherwise, I'd ended up with 2 poison guys for nothing, and now at least I'm gonna get a little bit back. It's not gonna be the full amount, but I'll get some back. Watch this Arachnid pull off and poison one more guy. I'd be livid. So you only get 100 out of your 150 gold back. And then of course you know what's going to happen is I'm going to have to trade guys off 3 times in order to get them back into the right order. It's like, thanks Arachnids. Really appreciate that. So anyway, just gotta tell you, tonight for dinner I had filet mignon with leeks, roasted leeks that I'd pulled from my garden. And I have to admit, those leeks were the best leeks I've ever had. And I don't think it was because, you know, I grew them up from, you know, seeds. I think it was just because they were that damn good and that much better than what you buy in the store. So I'm wondering if I should run back to Elfland and heal there and save the house. It's worth 3,000 gold. I think it's worth it. If they're going to give me the chance to strike first, you better believe my donkey's butt that I'm running. But yeah, I had grilled leeks, and the leeks were extraordinary. They were way better than any one I ever had. The bottle of wine that we had with dinner was one that I got from Trader Joe's, which I love that place. It's a French bottle of bubbly, and it was very inexpensive. It was only $9.99, but it went perfect with filet and perfect with leeks, so it was an absolutely awesome pick. I'm glad I did. Can't tell you what exactly it was offhand, just because I don't have the bottle on me right now. Alright, we got an ogre and creeps. We're going to go ahead and cast this fire 2 on them because we're right next to town. Should be able to take them down. But yeah, if you've never had a grilled leek before, it's a real easy recipe, okay? Set your oven to like 350. You cut that baby in half, put some olive oil on it. Oh, of course you rinse it clean, as clean as you can possibly get it after you slice it in half. Put some olive oil on it, some salt, some pepper in the roasting pan. And you just let it roast for 30 to 40 minutes till the edges, the edge leaves are crispy. And it's all soft and everything, and I mean, they're some of the most delicious things you'll ever eat, I tell you. I didn't believe it until I, first started. Now, Toast is the only one who has not died, so he's the first one to get levels. Let's take a look here real quick. Still got 1,000 for death. Got 98 for Adder. It might be worth waiting one more battle. Hopefully we can get ogres. Wolves and Grey Wolves. I don't know if I want to fight this battle. There's just so many of them. But you know what? If I use a sleep spell, that ought to help. Then yeah, nothing that killed will help besides killing the wolf. Give me a second here, off comment. I tell ya. Should feel terrible, but I don't. Actually feeling kind of warm. Actually did the job pretty well today. I have to admit, I was very happy pulling my own leeks. It's the first time I had. This week the garden is really, you know, it's been worth every bit of time and energy that I put into it this whole entire year, because when I came back off of vacation and went out into the garden for the first time, I had a ton of raspberries. So apparently I must have early and late bloomer raspberries. Some that'll appear in spring and some in fall, so they're like the everbearing types, which is really nice. But there were so many on the clusters, it's unreal. In fact, I still have some that are unripe, so hopefully before winter, you know, the frost hits and kills everything. It would be really nice if those ones ripened up for me to get a second batch like I did the other day. Because the other day I must have gotten pretty close to 20 raspberries, which was very nice. Adder got his level. That was the reason why I wanted to stay out here for this fight. We'll go ahead and I figure while I'm here, I might as well do the buying that I need to do. But yeah, in addition to those raspberries, I also got the leeks this week, which is nice. I still have several more that are in there. I'm going to see how big they get before I have to pull them. I did have a really small one that was attached to one of the really big ones that I had to pull them both out together today for the roasting. But I figure if I have to pull all the other ones when they're small, after roasting that one by itself, yeah, it was pretty good, so I'll go ahead and do that if I have to. I'm hoping I can get them to where they're all a decent size. The ones I ate today were probably a bit bigger than a quarter size, which was nice. But they were all, like, mega delicious. In fact, they were so good, they were better than any of the other components that I had, and I'd made this really nice brandy cream sauce, peppercorn sauce to go with, out of the pan drippings of the steak to go with the fillets, and the leeks even outshine that. They were so good. I was very happy about them. Alright, because I know it's coming up on here, I'm going to go ahead and buy a couple soft potions, because, yeah, gonna have to. One more heal. Boop. That ought to do. Now we'll go spend the night at the inn, and we got a little bit less than 5G. I mean, a little bit less than 6G that we'll have. And now we're gonna go fight the infamous Astos, otherwise known as Astos. Oh, hurry, or the Dark Elf will dominate! So they've already been dominated. Kill the werewolf, kill the werewolf, come on. Grim. Werewolf. See, the funny thing is that werewolf there, he's the third color swap of the wolf palette. You've got the wolves, you got the gray wolves, and you got the werewolves. There's a few different enemies who use that. I think the iguana has an agama and a saria, and the saria will turn you to stone, by the way. I don't remember if the saria is a rare or not. I'm trying to go over there and hit every single one of the rares if I possibly can. We'll find out if it works or not. I'm sorry, it's 11:30 here, so I am kind of yawning. I know a little bit has to do with the wine plus amaretto. Fortunately, the amaretto's out. We'll have to grab some more water here. In fact, I might do this after I set up this battle here. We'll be right back. Yeah, guys, the easy way to avoid a hangover is just make sure you stay hydrated. Drink lots of water along with that alcohol. Make sure you eat something with it. I guarantee if you do that, then you will never get a hangover. I've only had a hangover like one time. That was just recently when I got back from Bally's. Or I mean, when I got back from the Aria in Fremont Street. That was all my fault. I never should have taken those 3 drinks from the dude when those ladies decided not to. You know what? With 2 fasts, I think I can beat Vasto, so I'll go ahead and use the fire tube. Clear these guys out quicker. I want to kill them because they're worth the money. Yeah, if I haven't told that story yet, I was eating at the Aria at the buffet because they're supposed to have like the best buffet in Vegas, and I will tell you what, for somebody who's a real big foodie, it's highly recommended. It was pretty awesome. They cooked snow crab legs right there. You could see the guy who was boiling out the pot, and it was absolutely amazing. I must have ate 7 pounds of snow crab, I'm not kidding, along with a whole bunch of a whole slew of other stuff. I really packed it in that night. But my wife and I, Heather, we decided that we were in Vegas. We had extra days to spend there, so we were going to do the bottomless drinks that were there. Yeah, the bottomless drink actually is only bottomless for 2 hours, but out of the stuff that they allow you to have, you can drink as much as you wanted those 2 hours. Well, I started off with a mimosa, found out they had heavy pours. Must have had like 1 finger of orange juice and the rest was wine. It's crazy. So I decided to go with the Domaine Saint Michel because I figured you're not going to add any extra alcohol to the wine, hopefully, you know. So drank that, and then the ladies next to us said, "Oh, you should try the rum punch. It doesn't taste like there's any alcohol." Except I was complaining because her cranberry and vodka and something else, I forgot what was mixed with it, but it was really strong too. And so I tried the rum punch, and the rum punch was actually good. And then I ordered my second rum punch. I went away to go get some food, and then Heather swapped out with me. And then when she swapped out, the guy who was serving us, that I've been tipping the whole time, he went over and said, "Oh, those ladies ordered more. I brought them more drinks, but they've already left." I said, "Here, I'll give them to you." So I ended up with 3 extra drinks. So I ended up drinking 7, which is way more than I'd ever drink. And well, yeah, you can imagine. You can imagine how bad I was and what bad shape I was in. So it's the only time I ever think I had a little bit of a hangover, just a little bit of a headache because of it. But it wasn't really that bad in the morning. I was able to drink lots of water and get out of it in no time. So anyway, here's the infamous Ass Toes. Otherwise known as Astos.
Ha ha ha! I'm Astos.
No.
I am Astos, king of the Dark Elves. I have until this crystal, and you shall give me your crown now.
Yeah, like hell. You may cast Rub on us, but you know what? Screw you. We're gonna hit some guys with fast, and then your day's gonna be really, really not cool. I should have gotten mute. Remember how I was talking about mute? I can actually use it to mute Astos, but I forgot to do it, so... bad day. Okay, so he did not use mute, or he did not use Rub on turn 1. And Death could really kill him right now, too. He could potentially kill him in one shot. Oh, 23. Ouch! Come on, Death. Where are those crits at, buddy? Do a double roost with kill. Oh. Oh! That little punk erase Death, and that's exactly what I was talking to you about. That spell. He usually fires it off first, and it usually kills anybody with a solo run. It'll usually kill him right off the bat. That's what made my solo thief run so despicable. I must have ran him like 400 and some odd times before I finally killed him. Alright, so it's gonna be a while before Reb comes back around, so he's got like slow 2 and stuff like that. Might as well hit Roost one more time. Oh, lost intelligence. Doesn't matter, he's not got... It says lost intelligence, but here's the deal. You don't really lose your intelligence. What you do is you lose how many hits that you get, so... If you were to cast it on Adder, Adder would get half the amount of hits, and dang, man. He didn't do very well at all with that. I think I'm going to go ahead and try a fire on him. Actually, you know what? Nah, let's try this. We'll try sleep. It's got a decent amount of chance to hit. And yeah, by killing Death, he pretty much crippled us pretty bad, so we're going to see what we can do here. Oh, Astos getting fast is a bad idea. I would have loved to have hit him with mute. Be nice to get him to sleep. Fire. Ooh. Look at this. We're plinking. Sleep. 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 Alright, one more time. And then we're just gonna stop messing with him. Alright, we got 3 ruses. This is gonna be crazy because now, in order for him to beat kill, he's gonna have to 100%. Actually, wait a second. No, he could kill him with spells. That's right. This is not looking hot. Come on, Adder. You can do it. Slow. I like how it says lost intelligence, so it's got nothing to do with intelligence. I got a 60-point heal. Oh, that effectively took out his fast. Here, drink. Best chance is gonna have to be to get Adder rolling here with his attacks. Oh, darkness. Now we're in trouble. Although, dark, I don't remember whether it was the, yeah, I don't remember whether it was the enemies or whether it was our guys, but one of them, the dark doesn't work for that well. Go ahead and hit Adder up all the way. Astos is like, what the hell, man? But he's been through several. Here's sleep. Oh no, sleep's no good. 2 sleeps. So get him, Toast, get him. Oh jeez. I literally have no chance to win this now. I'm gonna be doing push-ups. So I'm gonna need some serious crits. Come on, let's have some solo thief action, Toast. Beat this guy down. Toast is actually my best hope right now. But I seriously doubt I'm gonna win this. Oh! Fast is ineffective on him. That's right, Astos only has 4 spells, I think. Ooh. That hurt. And it looks like in a second here, I'm gonna be doing push-ups. There it is. Push-up time! Alright. Well, that's why you always save outside of every cave, my friends. We're gonna be doing some push-ups here. Gotta take off the helmet to do this here. No ears. Oh boy, this is gonna feel really good with me like wheezing back and forth. Ready? Holy smoke! Boy, if you've never done push-ups while buzzed, my friends, wow. Alright, more water for me, please. Alright, Astos 1, Light Warrior 0. We're gonna have to even up the score. I should have gotten mute. Because if you cast mute and hit him with mute, then he's a pushover. He can't really do much. He doesn't get to do fast on himself. He doesn't get to do slow on you. He doesn't... I mean, he really just bends over and takes it up the... up his toes. Alright, let's do this again. I'm going to go ahead and hit him with fast again. Still gonna hit with Roos. There we go, that's what I'm used to seeing. I'm used to seeing him hitting the thief. Alright, go get him. I might have to pop him with the spells though, because it doesn't look like he does the attacks very well for matters, so... Well, that's good, because if I had hit him with the fast spell, then he would have just automatically countered with that, and I would have lost out. Oops. Wow. That's great. That's gonna do absolutely 0. There we go, though! See, that's exactly how easy it is to take him out. If he does not take your fighter out and you hit him with fast, it's literally that quick. Okay, so now, what happens there? Oh, let me show you here what happens there. Toast for the first time has died. Wow. Does that mean Adder surpassed him in experience points? We'll find out. Okay, if you take a look at your items now you got the loot, the crown, and the crystal. It's a ball made out of crystal. Matoya's crystal, you have not seen... I haven't taken you over to Matoya yet, but we will now. This is where the game gets good, because basically the next sequence of events that I do here will clear the first pretty much third of the game. The first third is here, second third happens after you clear the ice cave, and then, yeah, the last part usually goes super mega quick. But what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and hit up the tent, and we're gonna run around and grab this stuff real quick. At the same time, we're probably gonna run from most of the battles, unless you get a damn arachnid who poisons you, makes you want to get some money back. That sucks. Hits you for 70 gills worth of pure potion. You only get 50 gil back. Who were the idiots who thought up the design on that monster? I mean, at least the scorpions, if I'd have attacked them, they'd have been worth most of that money back. Asps are the same way. They're not worth much. Have a good chance to poison. I'm so happy they didn't, though. I'm lucky enough to have not have gotten poisoned by an asp yet. And this ogre is gonna give me some money. Just like that. 195 gold, that's awesome. Okay, so here we go. Let's go get Toast back. Now here's the deal though, if you keep going to these clinics, you'll notice that the price for them keep on going up and up and up and up. I think it was 200 at this one. We got 8,000 gold, or 8,000 gil I should say. It's real cheap. I'm doing this transition over and over, and basically all I'm really gaining is a few steps. I'm just trying to see if I can get to my boat without getting attacked. There we go. Kaizoku! No. Odd eyes and saw eggs. I'm not even gonna bother. Run away! Run away! Oh yeah. Let me see if I can do it. Hit A and B like several times, you get to this really cool screen here. It'll let you do the little matching game. It's the same music that plays when you go over the bridge the first time. The music is so iconic though. There we go, we got the first row. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5, there's 6. 7 and 8 are gonna be real easy. Let's see, I think what we want here is 9 next to 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 9 next to 13, and we do have 9 next to 13 if we do it right. So let's do this. We'll hide the 7, get the 9 and 13 over here. We'll push these this way. Because if we get 9 and 13 over there, then we're golden. Okay, so there's 13 and 9, so we've got that whole area. Now, in order to get the 7 there with the 8, we gotta go boom, 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 boom. There's the 7, there's the 8. Go ahead and push the 12 up. We got the 14 and the 15, and look at this, we've got it solved, baby. It's a real easy puzzle. It's supposed to give you 100 gil every time you solve it. I'm not sure if it does or not. I've never bothered to check. I've never tried to do it over and over again. It's easier just to kill some zombies. You know what? Forget you. I had it with you guys. You're all gonna die. Because you're all going to die down here. Death's gonna run after this, watch this. It's not gonna kill one of them. Oh! Got them all! Thanks, Dethaddr, that was
glorious! No, I won't give in till I'm victorious!
Yeah, baby. Love that. Love that tune. It's one of the best themes ever. We're gonna take these guys on because they're nothing. You're nothing, imp! Say.
I will eat you! And I will delete you!
Even kill takes out an imp. Say, you got beat by the white mage. You got beat by the white mage. Oh, sweet. 2 ogres. It's totally gonna be worth it. We have... Let's do this. We'll hit them with ice and see if we can't kill them both. It might kill one or it might disable one enough to where we can whittle it down with nothing. We'll find out. We need big on the first one, Adder. Come on, big. Oh, we got decent, but it wasn't big. No glorious for you, guy. Toast's gonna beat him, though. You just got whacked by the thief. Alright, this is Matoya's cave. We haven't been here yet. It's this cool purple shade. This is really awesome music. By the way, this is how I brought the map up. This guy says, a magic spell if you read it backwards, though. What does it say? Push B select. So if you hold down B and push select, then you get the magic spell, which is the overland map. That's what all the brooms say. She's got 3 nice nifty little things for me. And Matoya. Prince needs herb. Hey, I deal with lots of herb. I told him that the first taste was free, but now he wants more. I'm gonna have to charge him for it. First, give her the crystal. Then she's like, "You got no more business here. Get the out." Oh, jeez, how nice of you, Matoya. I love the shade of purple in here, though. It is a lovely shade of purple. Okay, so now go over there and take a look here. We no longer have the crystal, but we now have herb. Yuck, this medicine is too bitter. Should have rolled it up and smoked it. Just saying, if it's called herb. Say them guys in Washington and those guys in Colorado. Yep, they know. I'm not one for this stuff, but they should have got the Snoop. The Grimp. I don't remember if there's another imp that's in the game. It's a color swap. And this is where the world really starts opening up too. She got the herb to make the prince wake up. Yeah, we're not even gonna bother with the Sahags. Alright, here we go. Oh, almost made it. 2 ogres? Yeah, we're definitely fighting that jazz. No. You know what we're doing. Ice 2, baby. Take him down. Wah, wah, wah. Ooh, 70 damage. Come on, Toast. Woo! Nice job. Alright, here it is. This is where you take it up there and go. I'm your DJ now, Princey. Right. I'm your DJ now, Princey. He says, I'm gonna give you a key. Say, scared him out of his shorts, now he's gotta go to Toity. The Mystic Key. Now, the Mystic Key is where the game really opens up because you get a lot of cool stuff for this Mystic Key. Let's see if I remember exactly how much. Oh yeah, go out this way. We're gonna come back in though. We go this way and around, but we gotta go around this way. So if we don't, we go back out. This is a real tricked out town here. It's the treasure room for those guys. We got a silver hammer. You know where that's going. 400 gold. 330 gold. And copper G. Copper gauntlets. Copper gauntlets. Now let me take a little look-see real quick on this. Like I said, it's been a long time and my little things that I go by are all shredded and torn. But I'm thinking of totally taping these back together. That way I can go there and take a look. Them copper gauntlets that we just got, you know, they're actually not too shabby. Well, actually they are shabby. They're 2 absorb for 3 evade. That's not really worth anything. Even the iron ones kind of suck. It isn't until you get silver at 6-3 that they actually start getting very good. Never thee worry though. You can always sell them for money. But the one thing that we did get though is trade this puppy off. Now let's take a look here. Kill. His status right now is 14-14. And once we equip that silver, $17-19. It's that close to second hit, guys. Can you imagine that? White mage with 2 hits? What? Alright, but here's the cool thing, you know, that key's good for a heck of a lot of stuff here. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go to the end. Save real quick. There's quite a few places where you can use this key, and I'm gonna go ahead and go back around to all of them. And I should start with ones around here, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna save those for last. Kaizoku! Excuse me. That's why I like Kaizoku's. Very healthy gold. Alright, so you can go into Castle Area, and Castle Area's got some stuff for you. I'm gonna go to the Temple of Fiends first. Grab all the stuff from there. Now, here's the funny thing though, is that Kill could have had 1 point of armor this whole time. I just never got him the cap that's in here. Now, I didn't mean to key to get into it, I just decided not to. It's not like he really suffered without it. He wasn't going to get saved by 1 hit point by any of those blows by any means, so... It's up to you whether you want to get it first or whether you want to get it later, but I'm getting it now. That's only because there's other stuff in here that's worth getting. Get him, guys, get him! That's all like, oh yeah, I got this. It's like, I'll just fall on him like Taloon and be like, oh, critical hit. Okay, now the ones you need the key for are on this side. We're gonna go to this side first, then we'll come back around to the other side. Now here's the deal though. I believe that both of these are trapped. We got gargoyles. Now, here's the funny thing. We could have seen these gargoyles down there in the marsh cave, but we didn't. Gargoyles are pretty strong enemies, though. You get a couple hits. I think they got about 84, if I remember, hit points, but Death easily dispatched one of them. Boom. It's probably because he was looking for that level up, and he got 4 out of 5. Rune Sword. Alright, gonna tell you some cool junk about this Rune Sword, okay, baby? Alright, now if I remember correctly about this Rune Sword, this is kind of funny. You're gonna love this. If I remember correctly, this is... well, it doesn't help you any whatsoever, right? But the Rune Sword is a 18 and 15, if I remember correctly. But the really cool thing about the Rune Sword is it's supposed to be good against magical guys. I'm not really sure if that happens because I don't think that any of the particular weapons have their affinities that they're supposed to in this game. Now, when I did make my hack, I actually made it to where these actual affinities did come through. It's because they forgot to flag them. I think what it really was is that one of the developers forgot to go over there and do his little pointer thing, you know, and so pointed at the wrong place, so it does nothing instead of that. Here's the good thing, though. If you take a look, boom, Rune Sword. Hey, look at that! Toast can equip the Rune Sword. Rune Sword happens to be a solo thief's best weapon. I do remember that. Solo thief's best weapon, unless you're playing through the whole game and you can get your hands on Mazmune. But I'm telling you what, you know, that Rune Sword was all I had to go against Warmech back in the day. So it's really nice seeing the Rune Sword. Okay, I'm gonna show you something here though. Status, Toast has 17 and 35, but when he equips that, goes to 25 and 40. Now, in respect here, 37, 52, and 30 and 42, so Toast is going to get a couple hits now, fortunately. And they're going to pack a wallop. We're easily going to be able to take this ghoul down. This is one of the good reasons to come up here and grab this real quick. Say, Rune Sword is a thief's best friend. Alright, here's the other one. And we're going to run in this battle twice, and it's going to be gargoyles, and hopefully they don't get that same... That was annoying. Got the drop on us. Hit with a crit. The Were Sword. Where the sword at? Soft potion. And we're gonna fight them damn gargoyles again. Oh, there's 3 this time. Well, maybe, just maybe, that new sword in Toast will dispatch that 3rd one for me, eh? What do you think, Toast? And the other thing that I do love is if you're using the Rune Sword, that cool purple colored attack. The only one that has that really cool purple colored attack is the Power Staff, and the Power Staff is really nothing great to speak of. Now you did see that we also got that Were Sword, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Were Sword, okay? Were Sword's supposed to be good against the guys in the Were category, but, you know, like werewolves and blah blah blah, were-tigers, man-cats, things like that. It doesn't work, unfortunately. And that particular sword, Let me see if I get this right here. Okay, that's that. So, okay, there's a coral sword. Actually, the coral sword's the best sword that you can get for a solo thief, but that's coming later. That wear sword is also another 18 and 15 sword. But I'm going to tell you right now that that silver sword that we've got for our red mage and our fighter, that silver sword is a 23 and 15. It is a steal for 4,000. It's the reason why you buy them in Elfland. Because, yeah, these swords that we just got, most of them are useless. Although I will tell you that they're good for money. I just love the purple, you know. Coral Sword's got this really cool pink to it. I forgot. That's coming later. That's coming in the Earth Cave, if I remember correctly. And it's got one more point of damage. That's the only reason why it's slightly better. But I love the Rune Sword. It's supposed to be good against magic enemies. Doesn't do a darn thing in this game. At least not this version. That's why I like the original. It's got bugs that make things even tougher than what they were. Heal potion. Cabin! Nice. Cabins are like tents, they just heal a few extra more hit points. By the way, if you want to use a house to do your bring your spell points back up in this version, you're going to also want to use another thing to save your game right afterwards, like a tent or a cabin. Because if you do not and you end up failing, what will happen is you'll come back before your spell points. This is what it does, is it heals you, it saves before it gives you your spell points back. It really sucks. It's a terrible bug, but, you know, nevertheless it's there in this first one. And there's that aforementioned cap that I was talking about that I could have given this whole time to kill, give him 1 point, because it takes 0 evade away from you. Instead, I'll give it to him now. There we go. Alright, next thing I'm going to do here is, now that I've cleaned out all of the normal Temple of Fiends slots here, well, we're going to beat up some zombies and get... We're going to GTFO. Eat up some GT food. We'll be rocking on to the next area. Actually, we'll go to Castle Area first, and then we'll go to the next area. So anyway, since we're running around this time, if you're liking the video thus far, please go ahead and drop me a like down there. If you really like what you see, go ahead and subscribe to me and turn on those notifications. It'll tell you every time that I start streaming, which will be really awesome because I don't always inform everybody. I don't always put a time frame up because I'm just that kind of guy and I'm busy, so I can't really 100% guarantee most times. The only time I'll ever guarantee you is around 6 or 7 o'clock for Monday Night Maximus. Or should I say, Monday Night Maximus. But, it's about the only time I guarantee you a time. Other than that, I'll probably be popping up any minute with this or with that. We are rolling past midnight. We're now rolling into the 6th of October. Although this is only going to count for 1 day. Don't worry, I'll get one in tomorrow morning. Make sure you get one up. More likely than not, it's going to be Cassandra. More likely than not. I might throw Minecraft in there because I have not done Minecraft this week either. Alright, before we start selling stuff, we're going to go into the castle. Castle's treasury is back here behind everything. Everybody keeps their treasury to the back, I tell ya. Bum, 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 ba-na-na-na. This dude's all like, use the key! Inside you'll find something helpful! This guy's like, use the key, please! Treasure room was locked with Mr. Key. Watch this though. If I talk to the door, it still says it's locked by the Mr. Key. Maybe you just waltz right in. Got a saber, which is useless now. Iron staff, which is really useless. Silver knife, which, you know, it could have been good at one time, because if I remember correctly, a silver knife is 10 damage and 15. And it is 10 damage and 15 hit percentage. Which a silver knife is a really cool object early on, but once you start getting all these chests here, you know, those other swords are worth way more to you. Iron armor, iron shield, which actually is free. TNT, that's dynamite, baby. It'll win the fight. But you also heard that stuff, so it's a key item too. TNT says, be careful. We're not gonna blow it up here. Okay, so we're gonna go to the armor, and we'll go ahead and equip. Oh well, we'll trade the. We'll trade that iron shield. Iron shields give you a zero evade, and they give you armor for 0 evade, so that's pretty cool. You get an iron shield. I could equip the copper gloves. I'm not sure if I really want to. Is it really worth the paltry defense it offers for the evade difference? Because think about it like this, guys. If you evade the attack, they're not damaging you. Simple as that. Alright, before we go anywhere else, we're going to go ahead and run. And we have to go into the weapon and armor shops to sell the perspective stuff. That's one weird thing about this game. You can't just sell off of any place. Look at how much that wear sword is worth, though. Of course, still they're going to be worth half as much, but 3,000, that's still a nice little chunk of change for that little puppy. I told you that saber would be worth something to us. Silver knife's worth 400. I don't think Toast had anything else, did he? Oh yeah, he did. Boy. And here's the thing too, is that in this game you want to sell your stuff. You do not want to keep it clogging up your inventory. And the reason for that is because if you keep it clogging up your inventory, you're not going to be able to carry some of the better stuff, because when you come up to an item and you already are full, it'll tell you can't carry anymore. So you either have to drop something, which is just a waste of gold, or you have to, or waste of gil I should say, or you have to just forego getting it until later. Alright, now before I go back out again, make sure the weapons are good, make sure the armor is good. Now that we got a ton of gold, let's take a look here. Or a ton of gil, I should say. Alright, we have 73 heals, we only have 10 tents. Let's buy a few more tents and some more piers before we get out of here. Oop, wrong button. And the cool thing is that you can hold the down button just once while you're getting ready for it to select the potion, and it'll actually pick your... Just make sure you don't hold on to it afterwards, otherwise it'll select no down below and you'll end up buying something else. You can do it the opposite way to go up to buy tents. This will make sure you can buy all those without even having to do much effort whatsoever, and without having to stop and change it for the next one. Having to stop and push up or down on your own. A couple more and we should be good here. Alright, we now have 23 tents, 77 heals, 25 pures. That should be pretty good. Go ahead and hit the inn real quick. And before I go, because I'm going to be going soon, I'm going to go ahead and take care of the rest of the stuff here. Speed or hold reset while you turn the power off. Da-da-da. Unfortunately, there's nothing for you in Perboka. It's not even worth going back there once you got the ship, unless you're going to go beat up Finger Point some more. Now here's the really weird part, okay? We're going to the Dwarf Cave now. In order to get to the Dwarf Cave, you have to get out here and make your way down. Funny thing is, if I remember correctly, there's some parts here where you could go over there and actually they overlap kind of like Finger Point does, and you can actually fight like tigers and stuff like that. You really don't want to fight tigers, because the tigers have super high crits, man. They're vicious little brutes. You'll be fighting them quick enough anyway. Oh, you got the drop on us, so we're gonna beat you down. Hit him with a flame spell. Say, do a barrel roll, Fox. Peep's like, I don't believe in barrel rolls. Say, well, to hell with you then.
You donkey!
Boom! Beat the crap out of those creeps. Toast adds a coup de grace with that really cool looking purple sword of his. Alright, here we go. Now, if you take a look here, I could have walked over from the northwest. Well, no, I couldn't have because I don't have the canoe. But if I could have walked over from the northwest here, I could have gotten to the Dwarf Cave here, but you can't really do it. Could go ahead and bust those creeps up again with the flame. Should take them down hardcore. Kill the creep. Boom! That'll do it. To hit him with a critical flame. Okay, so here we go. Here is the Dwarf Cave. I love the dwarves. Hooray! And then this dwarf here just lets you take his stuff here. Earth the crystal, leave the blank sea. Asto stole it from Matoya. How did you know that Asto stole it from Matoya? Were you there? You didn't stop Astos from stealing it from Matoya? Oh, okay, it's because dwarves can see in the dark. Okay, I get it now. Hooray! This is Narek. Narek needs the TNT. Oh wait, no, this isn't Narek. Narek's further down. I'm looking for the floater. I bet I could float anything with it. Essentially, that's what he says. Sound Narek's digging a canal. The bracelet can protect you like armor. As Mr. Kill's finding out, did you mean Smith or blacksmith? Mr. Smith? Agent Smith? Here he is. He says, for the light warriors, I'll make a truly legendary sword. However, my supply of adamant is exhausted. Thanks, Chris Christopherson. The earth is rotting slowly from the rest. Yeah, the wind howls, the sea is wild, and the earth begins to rot from the west. À l'ouest. Ou le français. Here's the Narek. Oh, nice work! Yes, yes, indeedy. This TNT is just what I need to finish my canal. Now I'm gonna blow stuff up. See, here's the thing. You don't even get to hear it go or nothing like that in this version. But with the Mystic Key, you do get some crazy stuff here. Iron Helmet? Yeah, baby. Kevin. Dragon Sword. Dragon Sword, which, by the way, is supposed to work well on the dragon characters, kind of like the Lufia one. Except it doesn't at all. It kind of sucks because of that. And Dragon Sword is a... Let's see if I can get this right here. Dragon Sword is a... That can't be right. I think it says 2120. That's not right. I remember Dragon Sword being that powerful. It's because my pieces of stuff are all torn up to shreds here. I need to just paste it back together. Yeah, Dragon Sword is 1915 as well. Just the same as the Coral Sword. The Dragon Sword is a green color though, if I remember correctly. We'll take a look at Toast here, 25 and 40. $26 and 40. Yeah, I hate to say it, but yeah, I like the Rune Sword just because of the purple, but the thing is that, yeah, like there's another silver knife, there's a wooden helmet, so much good that's gonna do. Silver armor, which is the bomb. Alright, let me tell you a little something about silver armor, okay? Consulting the bones here. Silver armor is one of the coolest things in the game, if I remember right, because the red mages can use it too. And the silver armor is really cool stuff. Because the silver armor is 18 and 8. Unfortunately, thieves can't wear it, but ninjas can. But 18 and 8 versus your chain armor, which is 15 and 15, and your iron armor, which is 24 and 23. So we're gonna talk about our red mage there, Dethaddr. He's gonna go from a crazy little 15 and 15 to 18 and 8, so he's gonna have better evade, plus a couple extra points of armor. Just for the visit of a dwarf, which you had to do anyway. And he's already got it, so boom, there it is. Go ahead and equip the iron helmet. I don't think that either one of these guys can use wood. Didn't think so. I love that sound, don't you? No, nobody loves that sound. Alright, that's the dwarves. And now that that's blown up, we can actually go over to where the Earth Cave's at. We're not going to the Earth Cave yet, because we still have some unfinished business. First things first, come down here, take a look. See it? That's right. It's open now, the canal's been built. Now people are gonna go to war over it. Let's hit him with ice. Going back to Elfland for a minute. And yes, we already ransacked the Castle of Elf, but we're gonna do more stuff here. That's why I casted ice, because I knew the results would be glorious! No, I won't give in till I'm victorious! But to like totally blast a bunch of wolves, is that really glorious? Poor little wolves. Say we got a Sahag and a red Sahag, let's go ahead and lightning their butts. Might as well, since we got a red Sahag too. Let's see, Blizzard's green. I would think that the Sahags would go down to the Dragon Sword if the Dragon Sword was actually more effective, which it isn't. That was probably one of the best parts of doing a hack to this game, is being able to put back those vulnerabilities and those strengths for each one of the equipment. You know, being able to actually put those back into the game was kind of fun. Actually, it was more than kind of fun. It was really fun. I don't know if I'll ever do it again, or if I'll see if I can't find where my old one is and try and complete it again. I may not. I don't know. Maybe I can be bugged to do it. Maybe with a donation. You know, if it was big enough. Maybe I could use a lot of my time and do that. Because, yeah, really, doing a hack, it was a lot of fun, but at the same time, it took a lot of time to do. I mean, there were some things that that seemed to come easy to me, but there were other things that were just like tough as nails to do too. It was all fun, really. I did it just for the love of the game. Look at that, 60p, 480 for 4 Kaizokus. Gotta love it. Alright, so here's where we're going and what we're doing. Well, we might as well get rid of those extra weapons that we have. They're really just bogging us down with extra armor. Silver knife, great idea. Glad I thought of it. Unfortunately, rune sword. Darn it. I forgot. Rune sword wasn't the one. I was thinking about the coral sword being the best. And the only reason why I like it over the dragon sword is because it's got the cool pink versus the stodgy green. In fact, I can't wait to get it just so I can so I can sell the other one up the river. Take a look. Silver armor is worth 7,500 gold. It's crazy. If it wasn't so good, I would totally sell it up the river. Because that's a lot of money to be passing up. That's okay, because we've got a lot more that we're going to be getting here in just a little bit. Alright, speaking of just a little bit, I'm going to take a break for just a second here. I do need to get some more water. I know we're probably in the 2nd hour, almost rolling towards the 3rd, but we're going to finish this off real quick and then we'll save for the Earth Cave. So we're going to continue on in just a moment. In the meantime, why don't you listen to this neat little song here. We'll go ahead and give you Be Free from LECTRIS, which is what I had last time. You really couldn't hear because of the 8-bit music, but you should be able to hear it better today. It's only 2 minutes. Alright, I hope that beat was a little bit better than it was last time. Anyway, if you want to find out where you can grab that, it's in the description down there, along with all the other crazy cool stuff of mine. such as my Streamlabs and also my Patreon if you ever wanted to throw a coin my way. If not, you know, then go ahead and just give me a like down there, you know, or give me a subscription. Those things all help. If you want to see the newest videos when they first come out, go ahead and hit the notifications, and that'll tell you whenever I'm gonna get ready to pull one of these out of my hat. Just like I did tonight, because I did not broadcast when, because I wasn't sure when I was gonna do this one. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do Final Fantasy tonight, but I decided, yeah, whatever. I'm already set up for it, let's do it. This is kind of a special one anyway. It won't take many more segments for me to actually beat the game, especially if I keep going hours long like this. I mean, we're literally almost to the point where we're a third into the game. And once you get that TNT over, the stuff I'm doing right now is optional. The reason why I'm doing this is because, yeah, there's a very, very expensive piece of equipment that I'm going to be getting. That also is a very decent piece of equipment as well. I'm digging the fact that I'm getting ogres though. Because ogres are decently safe battles now. They give a ton of loot. Look at that. 230 damage. Bam! 390 gold. That's pretty awesome. Alright, I'm going back up to the Northwest Castle. The Northwest Castle is really cool. Because not only does it have Astos and all that stuff, but if you go around, you gotta go around a long, long, long way. Come to this room. This is another one of those infamous doors that is locked by the Mystic Key. But when you go in, yeah, you can get some cool stuff here. It's a Falcon. It's a Falchion. The Power Staff, which the Power Staff is worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gil. So it's worth 6,000 after you sell it. You get Iron Gauntlets, which I think that Death already has Iron Gauntlets, right? Let me check real quick. Yeah, check the armor. Oh no, he doesn't. So this will give him full set of iron right here. Not too shabby. Now he's a real fighter. Now here's the other thing I'm going to show you right here. This tile right here is trapped. You gotta fight mummies, or images, or you get an undead fight here, okay? Here's the cool thing about this though. Yeah, these guys I'm pulling out all the stops because images can paralyze. But I'm probably going to end up burning both spells because that's just the way it goes. Unless Death gets in there and kills that other guy fast. But Dethaddr, of course, is going to fire the spell off. It's just how it goes when you do it in Final Fantasy. They're going to screw you for one spell just to make you use the second one. It seems like it always happens that way. But yeah, I've seen guys go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth to level up. Keep going there, and it is a good level up spot, truthfully, because there's a lot of guys that are a little bit higher level, and they have lots of gold and lots of experience to give. And considering they're undead, they're relatively easy to take out with the guys that I've got. I mean, even if Dethaddr was a black mage, it still would work out pretty well. I'm gonna bet that werewolf's gonna poison. Ooh, he didn't. Let's try and run. Come on! Run away! Run, 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 run. Run! Alright, we got out. So the other place that we're going is the Marsh Cave. Yeesh. I don't know. I'm gonna run. This may be bad. Shoot. paralyzed and 3 can't runs. We're gonna do it again. Alright, Adder, nice job, buddy. Couldn't quite make it, but yeah, we'll take the ogres. Delicious, delicious ogre meat for dinner. See, look at that, man. There's a ton of meat in those muscles. That's all like, what do you mean, muscles? I wanted the club. They chew on that club all day. Alright, back to the scary marsh cave. Except we're a lot better equipped now with the extra. Yeah, of course, this isn't going to help against scum. Yeah, and we know where we're going. We're going directly down there. Since that bat made us move, he's gonna make us go backward one. Yeah, arachnids. Screw it. We're killing him this time. Well, at least they're not poisoning anymore. Yeah, actually, because of that, we made 25 on that instead of losing all the way. So do that, and then before we go any further, we're gonna have to pure him. Oh, still running from the bones in the crawl. They're really not worth our time. Bones only have like 10 hit points and they're really worth nothing, and the crawl isn't worth much more than nothing. Alright, here we are back down on that bottom level again. It's where we found the crown. We could actually attack the wizards again if we wanted to. I'm not going to because I don't really feel like it. There's the red bone. That one might have actually been worth attacking, but yeah, whatever. Right, this is the one here. Got cobras. Now, if I remember right, the cobras in this game don't poison, which is kind of weird. I'm gonna hit him with the Ice 2 spell, which Ice 2 is the best one that I can hit him with. Does the most damage. Ooh, ouch. Lucky crit there for the cobra. Damn, 2 crits. I don't remember these having extra crits. Alright, nice job, Adder. That was
glorious. No, I won't give in till I'm victorious.
That literally is the whole reason why we came down here, was that iron bracelet, or I mean that silver bracelet. See, because, see where this copper bracelet has 4 on it? Oops. Kinda blew that. Blew the trade there. Where the copper bracelet has 4, the silver bracelet has 15 protection with 0 evade. And I'm going to tell you right now that this wooden armor here is now antiquated, because wooden armor gives you only 4 protection, and it takes 8 evade for those 4 protections, so that copper bracelet is now what Toast is going to wear. And he'll get 8 evade back for it. So that'll help him keep from getting hit. Which I better give him a couple heal pots. It's okay, because we're gonna end up giving doing a pure here too. Marsh Cave is really dangerous just for the mere fact that, yeah, there's so many guys who poison, it's not even funny. Then you gotta get to the end and you have those guys to deal with. The wizards. So if I remember right, this is Silver Knife, and it's also trapped. Got the trap tile on it. Ooh, 4 wizards, dang. Actually, I think lightning, actually. Now that I remember, it's lightning, not ice. Doesn't matter anyway, because I'd have chosen ice for Adder anyway, but... yeah, it was lightning. Nice. Don't be sad, cause 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Totally worth it though. Silver Knife again. So if I remember right, this last one over here had the goods in it. Last one. No, Scum's got poisonous. Get a 1 damage poisonous. Scum is so not worth fighting. That's why they call it Scum. Scum of the earth. It's funny how little those heal potions are worth. Only 30. Alright, here it is. 1 more. 2 more wizards to blow through. I'm sure we can take them down. Ooh, low hits here, guys. Oh, Toast comes through though. Yeah, 1,020 gold. That's the goods. Say 1K is always helpful. Come on, let him run. Thanks, Toast. And nobody got poisoned. Oh, excuse me. Holy smoke. Got so caught up in listening to the music. You know what that means? It means it's just about time. It's almost 1 o'clock, so it means we've almost gotten 3 hours here. Thing is that we are pretty close to being done, because my whole goal was to get the TNT tonight, blow up the canal, get all this stuff put together. We will be going to Melman tonight. Here's the deal though, got a canoe coming. It's not gonna come yet because they won't do it until you've defeated the Fiend of the Earth. There's a lot of stuff you gotta do to do that first. So you gotta go down into the Earth Cave and you gotta come back out, you gotta go through this other place, you gotta get the rod for the plate. It's in the guy's room that you fight first in order to get down into the second part and get the guy. I swear I'll be using the house hat for sure. I'm probably going to want a few more pure potions. And this time it's going to be a couple softs as well. Alright, we are out now. Oops. Gonna go ahead and tent this. We got a bunch more stuff to sell. In fact, the only thing that was worth getting here was that I'll go ahead and hit Harm 2 just in case he goes first. Excuse me. But yeah, Adder, he, I mean, if they don't cast a spell, they don't use the spell. Should I kill? I'll kill him. Whatever. Just thinking about it to myself, should I kill these guys? They're really not worth the effort. But they're such an easy win. They're still not worth the effort though, you'll see in a second. $18 experience and 72 gold. That's almost a pure potion. Oh, I'm gonna kick your asp. But if you notice, those cobras were only palette swaps of the asp. We also later on have a sea snack. I like calling him a sea snack, but it's a sea snake. And let's see, I think we'll hit these guys up with... yeah, we'll hit them with fire. Hopefully we'll take them all down in one go. Wow. Death wasn't playing around there. Boom. And Adder's
Glorious! No, I won't give in till I'm victorious!
good job. Alright, so we have successfully done all the stuff with the Mystic Key that we can in this first part of the game. See, take a look at that power staff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Funny thing is that it's really got no use whatsoever. Not even the Black Mage can. It is the Silver Knife is better than for a Black Mage. But you know, I'm really happy to have one to sell. Anything else? Nope. Silver Hammer is pretty cool though. The White Mage is like, I will find you. Oh no, he's got a full iron set, so we're not selling anything from him. We're selling the wooden. Alright, so every other guy here. Gets a cap. Cap is 1 protection for 0 evade. I'm also going to go back and grab gloves. See, we've got 31,000 gold gil right now. We're gonna end up buying some potions here real quick. Buy a couple more socks because we don't want to be caught without them. 3 more will give us 5. Buy a few more pures. It's obvious we're rolling a little low for the marsh cave. There's gonna be more enemies that poison down the road too, so it's always nice to have full 99. Alright, we are rolling down on it here. Just want to say this Dethaddr at the Death Shop. We're broadcasting on YouTube Gaming at my channel Dethaddr. I don't know what all the little squiggles and X's and Y's are for it, but if you go there and put Dethaddr and you'll find it. DETHADDR. And I'm gonna go ahead and play you one more song tonight, and just in case here, so while I'm doing the rest of this stuff, just in case we I think this time we'll play you let's play When I'm Gone, Phantom Sage. Hope you enjoy this. Make sure you like, share of all things, subscribe, and if you really want to, donate to the channel. After all that we've been through, Block 2 does nothing, by the way. Watch it burn as we soar away. After all is said and done, and I know I am the one. I have waited here forever, but all I know is what I'm told. This feeling cannot be controlled. I watch the stars when I am gone. Have faith in me, we will
your shoulders. For I'm not the only one. How could you look behind now when everything is done? Oh, you carry the world upon your shoulders. For I'm not the only one. How could you look behind now when everything is done?
Picking up some stuff I should have picked up before here. Just doing the odds and ends before we get out of here tonight. Of course, it's Dethaddr at the Death Shop. Alright. Adder here. I don't remember if Adder can use mute or not. Oh, yes he can. That's good. They're both getting mute. Lamp doesn't really work at all. A-light's nice. Invisibility's nice. But if I remember right, Adder gets, he will get, yeah, Ice Mute and Temper. That's the other one I want him to have. Temper does add a few points of damage, and it's nice. Because it stacks. So I could also do Slow. And Slow hits every single guy. It's better than Slow too, so... Temper is the only thing that'll give you a couple points of damage, because there's one that's Saber later, but it's only effective on the caster. But I don't think I'm really going to need it that much. I think what we'll do, for the time being, I think we'll take Slow. Because Slow really is an effective spell on things that it needs to be effective on. And let's see, what kind of spells do we have? So after everything, we've got 11,400. Oops. Cure and Sleep. You know, and let me think for a second here. I'm not sure if I really want to buy another spell for him. Cure and Sleep are probably the two spells he wants for level 1. Look real quick and see what we got. Oh, I suppose we could do a, he could do Fog or Ruse, maybe. Actually, he can't do Ruse till later. Fog's only good for... Lock doesn't work. I could hit Lightning, but, I mean, it's really not... I've got Fire. Fire's good enough, so I guess he's done for now. We've got our spells in this area, so it's time to move on. 7 Seas, guys. Like I said, we're getting very close to the end here. We're going to go ahead and go through where the where that particular canal was built at, and on to the next. So we're going to be in Melman shortly. We're going to buy the stuff there that we can. There isn't going to be a ton that we're going to be able to buy. But the number one thing that we're going to want to buy is, I do believe that Mr. White Mage there. I'm going to check real quick just to make sure. I'm pretty sure that White Mage can buy the life spell. And the life spell is probably number 1 priority. And then the second priority after that will probably be the Hell 2 spell, because it works like the Hell 3. And yes, he can. He can do every single one. See, this is kind of horrible though, because if you take a look at what's coming up here, it'll, well, we'll show you once we get there. Be the last thing we do before we shut off. Bite that shark. Shark isn't worth much, but we're still gonna kill him. Just because he's here. your shark fin soup. 66 and 66. Alright, here we go. The town of Melmond. Which, you guys like, it's invaded by the vampire. The clinic was destroyed and the town was cursed. So there is no clinic in this town, so if anybody dies, then yeah, it's a long jaunt back, which is the reason why we're going in here and kill. For 8,000 is getting the life spell. Now here's the thing, we got life, we got cure 3, we got harm 3, and we got hell 2. And hell 2 is actually a good spell because it does the same as a hell 3 spell. Because it's bugged in this game. So, whether I get harm 3 or hell 2 is going to be a big decision. Then of course when it comes to Adder over here, he can get fire. Can't get warp till later. I mean, for him this is a really bad level because he, you know, when he gets up to the wizard level, he can also do the, I believe he can also do the life spell. But at the same time he can do the Bane spell, which is Bane is really nice. You can actually kill, in fact I think Tiamat's actually weak to Bane and you can actually kill him. Well, I don't think he's that weak, but it's a 16 and 256 or something like that, but you can hit him with it. So you know very well that we're going to be exploiting that to the full extent of everything. And there's everybody there's like, oh, Sarda does not fear the evils of the cave. If the orb of the earth gets shot again, the rotting earth will revive. It says pass through the Titan's tunnel and south to find Sarda the sage. So I'm Jim. My home is the dwarf village, but I'm here investigating. Investigating the clinic. So the ancient people used the stone to make their ship float. What's it called? The floater? I bet I can float anything with it. Northern world is much a prosperous civilization, but it's now in ruins. That's where the Castle Ordeals is. Warriors, revive the power of the olds. This is my favorite part here. This is a well. You might think that there's something to it, but is in fact just an ordinary well. Thanks for coming. See you. Bye-bye. And as you can see, none of this stuff is worth more than that iron or that silver sword that you got in Elfland. I'll tell you, that sword was the bee's knees. Then there's this dude here, Dr. Oon. Everybody knows me. What? You've never heard of Dr. Oon? Maybe it's Dr. Uni. His last name's Korn. He follows the leader. Oh, this is important. The Titan who lives in the tunnel eats gems and he loves rubies. Why would he want to eat it when he could sell it for a ton? So here we go. We can buy a silver for 5G. Which, that'd really be worth it. Life spell was worth a lot more. I can go fight for it to get enough silver to go over there and put that on death, and it probably would be a good idea. Steel armor is 45,000. If you have the coin, it's worth it. The only way you have the coin is if you don't have magic users. Earth Cave is on the peninsula southwest of this town. And the vampire Earth Cave is stealing the power of the earth. We need your help. They think the vampire is stealing the power, but it's not the vampire. It's something far more sinister, which we will meet in next episode. Anyway, everybody, this has been Dethaddr's Played to Death of Final Fantasy, the original. Thank you very much for watching tonight. We'll be on to the next segment tomorrow. I can't see this going much more, and probably if I continue with how long I've been doing the segments here, probably won't go much more than 3 more segments, truthfully. So by this time tomorrow, I should probably have the floater, or I mean not by tomorrow, but next time that I play, I should have the floater. And then once you have the floor, it's pretty quick. It'll be a 50 and 50. And hopefully we can do Temple of Fiends Revisited without too much trouble. Anyway, Dethaddr at the Death Shop saying, I will catch you later. If you want any of those descriptions, the description has all them cool songs that I've been playing tonight in the bottom. And also has ways you can donate if you feel inclined to do so. If not, then at least please feel the courtesy to give me a like there. And go ahead and turn on your subscription there. Give me a subscribe. And turn on your notifications. You'll be able to see the newest streams when they come up, including the very next one of the Final Fantasy Fighter Red Mage Thief White Mage. Which, yep, we're already through the first, pretty much the first third of the game. And also the first third is probably the toughest third because the Ice Cave is the only real huge obstacle in the game. I mean, the rest of it's pretty cakewalky up until the Temple of Fiends Revisited, so. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you later. Stay safe out there, everybody. Have a good night.